Morning. Oh, good morning. Yeah, that's better. How you doing? Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking. Uncle Lou here. With today's edition of Coffee Talk with Uncle Lou. Most everybody by now knows what this is. This is a series of videos I do where I drink coffee and talk to you. The original. Yeah, a lot of copycats out there, but this is the original. So what do you guys want to talk about today? Not a lot going on with Georgia football. Sort of on, we're on Dimitra Robertson watch right now. That's pretty much it. Waiting to decide, or waiting to see what he's going to decide to do as far as where he's going to go. Nothing's changed. Georgia, Stanford, Notre Dame, Alabama. The four teams he's considering. The four main teams he's considering. So see what happens there. Waiting on his test scores still. Like I said, nothing's changed. If he can get into Stanford, my guess would be he goes there. If not, it's going to come down to one of those other three schools, in which case I think Georgia gets him. The only way I think Georgia doesn't get him is if he gets into Stanford. That's it. So we'll see. Waiting on that. Super Bowl is tomorrow. A few people have asked me to do a Super Bowl video. I'm not going to do a video just about the Super Bowl. I may do one after the Super Bowl talking about the game or something. I'm not going to make a video just about the Super Bowl. I'm not like some people on here who, jump on whatever's hot at the time just to try to get views and subscribers, try to insert themselves into the middle of every single thing that goes on in the TTC. I'm not like that, so there's no need for me to make 15 or 20 videos about the Panthers and the Broncos like some people have done. I think the Panthers will win. However, it would not surprise me for the Broncos to win. And if I bet on the game, or if I was going to bet on the game, I would actually bet on the Broncos to win straight up. You can get the Broncos straight up for about plus 180. If you don't know what that means, then you have no business gambling on the game to start with. But the thing that concerns me if I'm a Panthers fan is the Broncos have the #1 defense in the NFL. And if you look back historically throughout the NFL, when teams have extra weeks to prepare for a game, more times than not, the team with the better defense wins the game. And if one of those teams with the extra time to prepare has the best defense in the league, then they almost always win. So for that reason, if I was going to bet the game, I would take Denver straight up. I absolutely hate both the quarterbacks involved in this game, Cam Newton and Peyton Manning. I haven't weighed in on the whole Cam Newton racist thing because that has nothing to do with why I hate him. I just don't like him from back in his college days. That's it. It has nothing to do with all that other BS surrounding him. And same thing with Peyton Manning. I don't like him since the late 90s when he was at Tennessee. So that is what it is there. So I really have no rooting interest in the game. I'll watch the game, of course, because it's the Super Bowl. Me and Lou Jr. are going to make some chicken wings and watch the game tomorrow. But anyway, so that's really the only thoughts or only interest I have in the Super Bowl there. If you're really looking to make some money, put some on Denver straight up to win the game. You don't even need the points. Plus 180. That means if you bet $100, you'll win 180. Yep. Like I said, if you don't understand the plus 180 and what all that stuff means, then you've got no business gambling to start with. So, yep. What else is going on? TTC Awards went up last night. I thought the guys that put that together did a pretty good job. I know a lot of people, well, maybe not a lot of people, but a few people are complaining about the awards and that, that they didn't get to vote or or anything like that. I mean, I sort of can see the argument there from both sides. I mean, they did put a video up a month or so ago on a couple of different channels asking for votes, but, you know, I realized that not everybody in the TTC, you know, watches every single video or even checks it every day and things like that. So, you know, I'm sure there's probably a lot of people who didn't vote, but, you know, that were unaware that, you know, voting was even open or whatever. So, I mean, I don't really know what you can do about that. I mean, people, you know, all you really can do is put the video up, put it out there, give people the opportunity to vote, you know, and if they want to vote, they vote. If they see it, if they don't see it, whatever. I don't really know what you can do about that. But as far as like ragging on the people that made it and stuff like that, I can tell you from having edited a ton of 5, 10, and 15-minute videos, you know, it took hours and hours and hours, I'm sure, for them to put that awards show together. And what made it even harder for T. Spence is he's relying on all these other people, you know, 15, 20 other people to film their portion, upload it to YouTube, you know, mark it unlisted, you know, all that. And then he's got to wait for them to do that. And then he's got to add it in his stuff. So I feel like it's kind of unfair to dog T. Spence about the TTC Awards. I mean, people knock the TTC Awards that, you know, it's a fake internet award for a fake internet group, and you guys take it serious. And then as soon as something happens that you're not happy with the TTC Awards, you act like it's a big deal. Well, if they don't mean anything and it's just a fake award for a fake internet group, then it does seem a little bit silly that you're now that upset about it. But anyway, like I said, I'm not trash talking anybody on either side of that argument. I understand both sides, but, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't really mean that much. But having said that, that doesn't mean that I'm not one happy camper. How many of y'all, is that really why y'all are mad? Y'all want one of these. You want your own TTC award. Yeah, well, that's mine. That's Uncle Lou's. Yep.